Well, folks, surprisingly, there are no videos explaining or summarizing this big of a patch on the common test for 1.26. I mean, it's a big wall of text with lots of stuff like Czech light tank, crew skill rework, vehicle rebalancing, and role rebalancing, as well as random events, map rework, Onslaught, whatever, consumables, and battle pass. I mean, all the boxes are ticked for stuff you could put into a patch other than economy rework that passively buffs matchmaking or something. But there's lots of stuff, but no video on the official channel. So let's go through everything for those who are dyslexic or illiterate like me and just basically zones out for a big wall of text. But for those who already read through all this stuff, let's go through the Supertest and all the new vehicles debuting on the Supertest today. But SFAC 105 twin barrel French sniper tank destroyer. Its penetration is not bad. I mean, 270 is alright, but 390 alpha standard. Twin shells. Shell velocity is quick for APCR as standard, but high explosive anti-tank is kinda slow. It is double shot. Aim time is actually pretty quick. Accuracy is kinda crap. It reminds me of the ISU 122-2 that we saw right before Holiday Ops, right? So, also about the same timing compared to last year. Alright. 8 degrees gun depression, 60 elevation, shoot down aircrafts. What the hell? But 69 degrees per side of gun traverse arc. It is pretty wide. Usually it's about 12, at best 15, but giggity, that's pretty good. 40 rounds, fits all the Foches, that's nice. Speed is not bad. Engine power is also not bad, 22 horsepower per ton ratio. Hull traverse, decent enough, but health is sniper of a tank destroyer, paper armor as well. But then again, we're going to get chewed out by Czech light tanks, so autocannons will destroy this thing practically. But also against high explosive autocannon rounds. Alright, camo's not bad too, and view range is kind of trash. Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, they're buffing the tank destroyers as well, the premium Canon 𝗕𝗿𝗄 for the common test as well. But does this compete with the Canon 𝗕𝗿𝗄 AMX 105? That thing has somewhat trollish armor on the superstructure. This thing doesn't, but this thing has twin of the guns. So we'll have to see, but you obviously want better aim circle size in replacement of the rammer. You cannot put rammer on this thing, supposedly. But next vehicle, M103M with a 105mm. So downgrading from a 120, but I think the DPM on the M103 is actually pretty high. It reloads at about 9 seconds or so. So let's take a look. But why? Why even? Did it even have a 105 as stock gun on the M103? I think it did. Or was it the... Let's see. Yeah, it had a 105. I mean, granted, it has better alpha damage than the stock gun. This is the T-32's gun, practically. And a base 120. So let's just mount this thing. It is the tier 8 gun on this vehicle. Not a fighter. Okay, I mean, it's more like the Yo-Tank's alpha, right? So, I mean, 8 seconds of reload compared to 7. I mean, you have a little bit more alpha damage, but okay. So, not really that. Why the hell did I sell this gun? I don't have money. It's a common test. Why is there no money on the common test? Fine, whatever. It's just stupid. Yeah, 8 seconds of reload for 400 alpha, 8.3 with the rammer, but if you could fit a rammer on this thing, it's a little bit faster to reload, but that's that's pointless. I mean, it's not like you could put a 152 on the M103. That would be interesting. This vehicle, I mean, if it's the same armor, the same model, I'm not surprised, but it's not interesting. Not really. 15-ish horsepower per ton ratio. It's a little bit faster. Slightly, but not much. Health? Yeah, about the same health, same armor. Yeah, same armor, same health. It's also 400 meters of view range, right? 390, never mind. Oh no, this thing is weird. It feels like a stock M103 as a premium tank or special tank. It's not that special. I don't know why did it. Okay, fine. It's modernized with a smaller caliber of a gun. Fine, whatever. And finally, Czech tank destroyer 𝗵𝘁𝗰𝗰-152. For the only other Czech tank destroyer, the ship TVP-100. But hey, if this is the actual tech tree tier 10, that would be interesting. Also kind of looks like the Su-152 Taran without the armor, but yeah, the Taran doesn't have armor. It's like a larger Su-130 PM, but with a bigger gun and a closed superstructure. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Large caliber gun, 275mm of pen, 770 alpha. The alpha damage is kind of wonky, but whatever. But penetration is kind of if. It's like the 𝗲𝗰𝗰𝗵, but this thing is going to be better than the 𝗲𝗰𝗰𝗵. Shell velocity for AP is not bad. High explosive anti-tank is kind of slow, but yeah, obviously. Reload time. So about 3 shells of death DPM is not great. So kind of slow of a reload. You want about 15 seconds or so. Aim time is actually quick. Accuracy could be a little bit better. 7 degrees of gun depression, 35 rounds. Fits all the object 268s, but if it's an actual tech tree, did I say 268? It's a Czech tank destroyer. Idiot. Immediately jumped to Russian. So the ship TVP-100 doesn't have 2 loaders, right? It only has 1 loader and possibly a radio operator. And possibly not, but no, just 1 loader without the radio operator. So you have to retrain or train a new loader for this vehicle. Yeah, I mean if it's a actual tech tree vehicle, then that's pretty good. Top speed of 50, horsepower per ton ratio is not bad. It is rear mounted, but it's still fine. Hull traverse is okay. Health, as expected. 7 degrees of slope armor on the hull front, might be troll-ish. Turret is flat, only 140, so kind of big. Camo is not bad for a kind of a large vehicle. And view range is alright. But yeah, 3 new vehicles debuting today on the Supertest, but Czech tank destroyer, not Russian. It looks Russian, but it's a Czech. Okay, fine. So let's go through the wall of text and cover everything. So I'll do the Czech light tanks with a different video, but it seems there might be a few slight changes. Like the 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗵 T17 got 5 rounds instead of like 3 originally. So we'll go through everything, but we'll go through the premium tier 8 as well. So yeah, it's kind of nice. In summary, how big this patch feels. It feels prior to the HD rework in patch 1.0, where we got like a new tech tree and map rebalancing every like 2 months or so. So you got like 5 tech tree at the end of the year, back in like 2014 or 2013. But that was 10 years ago. So top tier is more of a medium tank with a autocannon. So yeah, all the pretty pictures. All the pretty pictures. They didn't put the tier 8 premium, the VZ68 on here, but we'll cover that as well. They also give it a name. I think it's like Squall. So like Squall Leonhardt. Final Fantasy joke. Whatever. Autocannon fire joke. Rapid fire. Try it out right now on the overwhelming fire mode for the arcade thing. So you can also try it on the main client. But low armor penetration. Yeah, as expected. But it's fine against rear armor on most vehicles. cause damage at close distance, yada yada. Crew skill rework. So refreshing crew skills rework. We've already gone through this on the Supertest and Sandbox. So there were about 5,000 participants on the Sandbox, and about 20% of those were from North America. I saw the data sheet, I saw the pie chart, and most of them are positive. So about 70-ish% are positive based on the results. So obviously they went through and put this onto the common test, but there are a few slight changes. It's a 6 skill maximum crew skill, so if you have like 7, it will be transferred into crew books for other crew. And when you reach the maximum skill, now there will be training booklets. In a sense, we already cover all the stuff, we already cover everything. It's pretty much the same as the Sandbox, just a little bit balancing of the few perks like emergency, so nerfing the emergency from 7.5% to 5% after you take a hit. It's still very situational, I would not pick this, but aim speed and turret rotation speed, that's not bad, it's still okay. High explosive shell absorption, I mean normally this is against artillery, but sometimes you don't even face artillery, so situational. Spotted by 1/4 of a second. I don't think that's much, and this is not that bad. Practicality, consumable cooldown. If this applies to tier 8s and the airplane strikes or artillery strikes, that might be pretty good, but okay. So let's just take a look. So basically you have twin skills for multi-role crews. So for those who already have a bunch of crews or highly trained crew members, they have a lot of skills and they will be rebalanced. So for example, my 𝗕𝗵𝗰𝗰 Chuck Norris has twin skills now. So originally he was using radio operator skills. Now it's shared as a bonus perk, so twin skills. And once you have everything, so Chuck is already 100% trained. So let's just pick a few of the skills. So situational awareness, always good. I have a tier list of all the skills too. Already ranked and rated all the skills as well. So yeah, this one I would say situational awareness. And you get a free reset with this patch for like 30 days, similar to the prior crew skills or training stuff. But when fully trained, we already have situational awareness, jamming. Okay, so this is this one, communication expert. So once you get the tracking assist, you increase your crew skills by half of a vent, which is not bad. So all you have to do is detrack. This applies to artillery, this applies to light tanks, but medium tanks, heavy tanks also could use it. So as long as you detrack and your teammate shoot enough damage to the same health of your vehicle, then you get 2.5% bonus to crew efficiency. That's pretty good. So we'll pick that. Especially good on artillery. Especially good, stupid artillery. Side by side is only good for wolf packing. The rest of this is up to you. Most of them pick firefighting and replace the extinguisher, but yeah, whatever. So this is only common test. I will pick likely, I don't know, decrease the time remaining spotted or just increase the time you get seen. I would say they pick jam, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so once you pick everything, practicality, situational, and I'm not spotting stuff most of the time, and I don't really need the aim speed, so practicality. So once you reach everything, once you have learned everything, like this crew, they will start training booklets with your XP. So this is the big booklet, and this will transfer to another crew member. So it's not like you're getting not as much XP. So you're getting a big booklet. You're not getting the small booklet. So you're getting not a downside. So it's not like 25,000 XP to another crew. So there's no downside to this thing. So that's not bad. You only get 6 crew skills, but then again, you're starting to train your other vehicles. So big plus. I mean, we already went through everything on the Sandbox, so it's not surprising, but you get to retrain or reset for free for 29 days. Can you do this multiple times? So if I pick something, can I do it multiple times? I can. Or up to retrain. Can I pick more? Let's just pick more. So this is now considered as a 0 crew skill perk. The upside of having female crews or those who are brothers in arms already is that you get a faster route to training the booklet. So if you don't have the 0 skill or 0 perk crew skill, then you will take longer with the XP. So that is the downside. But there are upsides to having female crews. So you can still retrain them. But I remember it was like 25 times you could use this with the crew efficiency change back in like March or April. So you can only do it like 25 times. I thought it was infinite, but just do this for important vehicles or important crew members first, and you will get less disappointed, I guess, with the limitation later on. But yeah, just use this on important crews first. Be aware. So it's only like 25 times or 20 times with the 75% crew skills to 100% crew skill change earlier this year, but whatever. Alright, moving on. Vehicle rebalancing. 3 branches. Okay. Logic of researching vehicle modules are different. Stock configurations are buffed, so no more like garbage radio. Say they removed that. We got informed about this on the Discord for content creators, but 5 premium vehicles got buffed. Provide detailed article on the okay, so they have a better article later on. Okay. So the Bat.Chat gets buffed. These branches are clearly need performance upgrade from tier 5 and onwards. So yeah, Bat.Chat has been power crept by stuff like the TVP T5051. So nobody really plays the Bat.Chat nowadays, but Patton, that's fine. I mean, Patton did get buff originally, but would still like to see more. Yeah, oh finally, K91 and Object 430 version number 2. And the frying pan, that's also good. A44 has been power crept for hell. So patch notes find all the changes to the rebalance vehicle. So let's just take a look at the rebalance now, since we're on the subject. But god damn, it's a wall of text. So added the new Czech light tanks, battle pass, Waffen trigger, blah, 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 blah. Where's the actual details of vehicle rebalance? Oh god, it's a wall of text. So qualifications got changed. Some of the crew skills got like double loader, and it's confusing other stuff for secondary roles. So, alright. 59 Patton gets buffed. Alright, so let's do this slowly. 𝗬𝗫𝗰𝗰, let's do this slowly. I have 1.25.1 on the left and 1.26 on the right. So the standard client and the common test. So let's see, 59 Patton and 59 Patton. So basically DPM buff, which is kind of big. So alpha damage got buffed, aim time got buffed, accuracy still kind of if, but turn-traverse dispersion got buffed. 0.06 is not bad, but otherwise shell velocity is kind of if, only 900 meters per second for AP round. It's a 90mm, and top speed is still the same. Horsepower per ton ratio is still the same. It is still a big tumor on top. Health did not get changed. Armor did not get changed on paper, and camo sucks ass. Only 8. That's so bad. But yeah, I mean, DPM buff is nice. It's still more of a sniper because of this gigantic tumor on top. Look how big this thing is. So crap. It's like the French turret, French cupola, and put a American M1 cupola on top, stacking your cupolas into one large goddamn super cupola. Sucks ass. Alright, I mean, it's a welcome buff, but this vehicle is still kind of crap. I mean, DPM is nice. Don't get me wrong about that. 2,300 DPM is not bad, but the vehicle only has that. Otherwise, it's still kind of mediocre in speed and mediocre in health or camo or armor for that matter. So it only has the DPM. Accuracy is still kind of iffy, but dispersion gets buff is not that bad. So shell velocity is also kind of iff. Other than that, they really want you to spam high explosive anti-tank. It has better shell velocity for high explosive anti-tank as well. God, what a money sink. Alright, moving on. Let's see what the other vehicles are. So we have Model 6 𝗕𝗿𝗰𝗰-𝗰𝗰-𝗰. You don't even have this vehicle. This is only available on the Asian server. Alright, I mean, better dispersion. And better aim time, traverse. We'll see this later, I guess, for holiday ops. Possibly. So, okay, we'll talk about this later. But Czech light tanks, yep, they call it the Squall. Qualifications get changed. Some of these vehicles have multi-roles that are conflicting with one another, like 3 loaders for secondary roles, and therefore it gets confusing. So they change a few of these stuff, rebalancing all this stuff. All Proto AMX 30. Traverse speed, dispersion, reload time, and turret traverse. Well, let's take a look. So all Proto, yeah, tier 3. And still kind of iff for a French medium tank. Everybody just play with the 𝗲𝗏𝗰𝗁. So DPM gets buffed, better reload time. 2100 is kind of standard nowadays. It's still above standard, but turret traverse dispersion is a big one. Holy crap, 0.2. That is crap. That is god awful. So buff it to 0.12. Yeah, biggest change you'll notice on this vehicle. That is not bad, but yeah, that's definitely needed. This is utter crap. So people will still gravitate towards 𝗲𝗏𝗰𝗁 than playing with this vehicle, but now it's a little bit more viable. So buffing the turret traverse and hull traverse. So a little bit faster to turn, but same health, same camo. Camo's still kind of crap, and view range is kind of iff. So yeah, definitely the biggest change, turret traverse dispersion. Disgusting. So bunch of the tech tree vehicles, but we don't have to talk about that. Other than, let's see, dispersion gets buffed. It's a 75. Penetration gets buffed. Oh, not bad. Stock gun and the top gun. So interesting. Shell velocity or capacity got buff. A little bit more ammo. A little bit more horsepower. Not bad for the 12T. Same applies to the stock gun on the 75, AMX 1375. Better engine power too. More ammo. That's nice. So the biggest one for the Bat.Chat is the ammo buff. Ammo count got buffed dramatically. 30 rounds to 50. That is huge. So originally I saw Bat.Chats with only 30 rounds of high explosive anti-tank. So now you can actually mix and match a few of the APCR. So it's not as costly to run the Bat.Chat all gold shells. But that's what it do. So they removed the guns. Stock gun, stock 90 and 100 gun. Oh, I want to play with the dinky little 90. So they removed the old option, like with the IS-4 and the D25T 122. So they removed the garbage guns on these vehicles, on the tier 10s at least. But dispersion buffed. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, for today's meta, yeah, it got power crap. So yeah, let's just quickly take a look at the Bat.Chat since it's top tier, tier 10. So let's go back to tier 10 Bat.Chat. 𝗵𝗁𝗰𝗰-𝗰𝗰. There it is. So 0.17 to 0.14, not bad. Same goes with turret traverse dispersion. Yeah, 1.6 is kind of iff. It's already iff, but moving to 0.1, pretty good. Accuracy got buffed. DPM got somehow slightly buffed, but not much. Alright, that's okay. Shell velocity is the same. You have a lot more ammo. Almost twice the potential damage. So that is a big plus, like I said. So the biggest change you'll feel is the ammo, and next is the dispersion factor. But Mobility is still the same, so it's still kind of nimble, but yeah, Bat.Chat's still kind of outclassed nowadays. But now, not that bad. I would rather pick that up a little bit or replay it. So same applies to tier 9. A lot of the engine got buffed, so you have more engine power as well as more ammo count. So the French pseudo light tank, pseudo medium tank got buffed. Cannon 𝗕𝗏𝗀 gets buffed. Dispersion, reload time. Let's see. It's a premium tank, so we'll cover all the premiums and tier 10s. But Cannon 𝗕𝗏𝗀, I never got one because you could play the Canon 𝗥𝗵𝗁 instead of this vehicle, but not the 𝗕𝗏𝗀𝗀. That's technically also a tank destroyer. Tank destroyer, AMX Canon 𝗕𝗏𝗀. So how good is this vehicle? DPM gets buffed slightly by 200, not bad. Accuracy still pretty good. Aim time's faster. Dispersion while moving is not bad of a buff. Well, you're not supposed to be moving, but your traversing dispersion is also good. So turning the vehicle around and shifting to targets. But other than that, yeah, welcome change. Definitely welcome change. Also more health. Has 200 more health, which is nice. Yeah, 1000 health, you get blown away by one 𝗥𝗵𝗁-E100 shell. Or some of the time with one artillery strike. So yeah, a little bit more health for a sniper. Not bad. But yeah, these vehicles are very old and collecting dust. Oh, Rolls qualification, Raumpanzer. It's like a 59 Patton practically. So alpha damage similar to the 59 Patton as well as engine power. So yeah, this vehicle is kind of crap. It is cheap in gold cost, but other than that, yeah, the Raumpanzer, the 𝗕𝗏𝗰𝗁 is not that great. Let's see, 𝗕𝗏𝗰𝗁, 2,500 DPM. Wow. I mean, that might be a big factor in playing this vehicle. It has no speed. It's still kind of slow, but they did buff the engine power, so horsepower per ton ratio is still better than before. But dispersion factor is all right. Shell velocity is still kind of crap. View range is the same. Camo is garbage. It's a heavy tank, but yeah, that DPM is the only reason you play with both the 59 Patton and the 𝗕𝗏𝗰𝗁. So yeah, this is still a big ass tumor on top. You just have a shovel now to help out with the upper plate. So yeah, you just have the shovel for the upper plate. You can still shoot to the middle of the shovel and you'll pin, but shoot the cupola. So yeah, I mean, that's the only reason you'll play with the Chinese Patton or the German Patton, but okay. Yeah, 2,500 DPM is kind of nutty. Qualification change, Rice-A-Roni needs a buff, please. God damn it. Sub 2,000 DPM for a tier 10 heavy tank sucks ass. Similar applies to the WZ-116F3, but sucks. Qualification change. So it's only qualification change. I thought they were going to buff stuff like the concept number 5. No. Or the object 590. They're not buffing it. So, or 𝗵𝘁𝗰𝗵, they're not buffing it. So it's only qualification. But then again, the crew skills might be pseudo buff to those vehicles, right? Like the alpha damage or minimum potential damage buff for the loader skill. So play around with those. We already covered lots of that. Sherman tank. Gun has been removed or added. Dispersion gets slightly buffed. Reload time gets buffed. The top gun, the M1A1 76. So better DPM. Not bad. No. 𝗍𝗐𝗔 don't have a better DPM. Otherwise, that would be crazy. You have view range. Stock turret. Oh. What? The M1A1 is... Was it the M1A2? 70? I don't think there's an A2 version of the 76. If this thing already has a lot of DPM, it doesn't need more DPM on the Sherman 𝗍𝗐𝗔, but Yeah, that's a stock gun. That's not the A2E8. Yeah, that would be crazy if the top gun gets a DPM buff. Damn, that's a stock gun. Stock gun gets a buff. Alright, that's fine. So make the stock grind a little bit better. No engine buff. It's already nimble enough, but no engine buff. 2 less health. So make it more consistent. 76mm gun got removed. In place, the derp gun got removed for the T20. Okay. New engine. What? Oh, better top speed for the Patton. That's nice. Better aim time. Better accuracy. I don't think there's a difference between the engine unless they mention it. So tier 10, let's take a look. But the Patton is middle of the road. It's not as good playing with this vehicle as compared to a Centurion, but top speed gets buff is kind of good. 3 more horsepower. Whoa! 20? That is neat. 20 horsepower per ton ratio on the freaking fat Patton. That's great. Oh, so they removed the engine, but they did not mention the buff to the engine power. That is nice. That is real nice. Accuracy gets slightly buff. Still very good dispersion while moving. Wow. 20 horsepower per ton ratio on a freaking M48. That is unheard of. Game balance. Oh, I mean, I love my Patton. No question about it. But it feels, normal to have like 17 or 12 horsepower per ton ratio. But 20 on this thing. That is crazy. Yeah, 22 with a freaking turbocharger. Holy crap. That is crazy. 22 horsepower per ton ratio on a fat Patton. That is neat. Compare this to a... Let's compare it to a Centurion. It's still better horsepower per ton ratio, but not as good top speed as a Centurion. 100 less DPM. You have a faster aim time, but not as good accuracy. And not as good terrain resistance. But granted, you have, I would say, better turret than the Centurion. Other than the cupola. So, yeah, the Centurion's turret could be pinned with gold shell. Whereas the Patton, it's kind of difficult. So, or some of the time. But, yeah, the cupola is only weak side on the Patton turret. So I would say the Patton's turret is better than the Centurion, but this engine buff is kind of big, as well as the top speed. But 20 horsepower per ton ratio, that is nuts for a Patton. That is crazy. So yeah, we'll cover all the tier 10s, but that is neat. Also buffing the the premium tank gets buffed. I mean, it follows the actual 𝗕𝗿 EZ8. So if you're buffing the 𝗕𝗿 EZ8, then you're buffing the premium version, which is nice. Persian gets a buff, aim time, reload time. So the gun feels a little bit more comfortable, but the stock engine, that is a stock engine. So they're removing some of the grind with the tech tree. So they're doing the Patton, the Bat.Chat, and the K91 first, but they will remove all the garbage grind, so forth, making the game kind of dumber in a sense. So you're getting to a tier 10 quicker, but then again, it's already quick enough. So yeah, okay, fine, whatever, I don't care. Buff the economy, that will buff the matchmaking, like I said originally. But yeah, engine buff is crazy on the Patton. All right, qualifications on the Russians, not really buffing stuff like the 780. Or the Object 590. This thing needs a buff. It sucks as a premium tier 9. It sucks. It's also lower chance for the Dragon Lunar New Year boxes, or what, Draconian boxes. It only got like 1.3% of getting this vehicle compared to like 2.1 or 2.2. This thing sucks. I hate it. T34, shell velocity, penetration. Stock gun? I mean, 102 to 147 is big. Makes it more like a Stug in terms of penetration on tier 5. But that is huge. Alright. Usually you want the 57mm on the T-34. That's a peanut thrower, machine gun of a gun. But yeah, okay, if you get better pen, then more options. Let's see. The most important thing is traverse limit. Okay, it's more comfortable now. You have a fully traversable turret now, rather than a pseudo traversable turret. So that's a big deal on the frying pan. Sniper, it's supposed to be assault, but sniper, Russian medium tanks. Traverse limit, yeah, fully traversable turret now. Penetration has been slightly buffed. No mentioning of the armor, so you're still a little bit more of a sniper than the original version number 2 of the 430. Alright, fine. IS-5. It's not a premium. Is it a premium? It's a special tank, right? We'll cover all the premiums, but I think it's a special. You could get it in the bond shop. But Object 730, IS-5. It's a premium? Fuck me. Play it so long, I thought it was just a special reward tank from like Clan Wars. But it's actually a premium. Okay. Shitting on this vehicle. DPM is the same. Better accuracy. Better dispersion while moving. Same top speed. Same engine power. Same health. I mean, granted, the gun feels a little bit more comfortable now. So, it's a Russian D25T-esque of a gun. It's not that accurate, but at least it's fire APCR and standard. So, it would be great if this thing carries a little bit more ammo, like 40 rounds. So, the big downside to most of the Russian heavy tanks are 30 round ammo capacity, like IS-4. Yeah, 30 rounds. Sucks. So, not bad. I mean, you could get it in the bond shop, but there are a few better options, like the 252U, right? So, get the 252U before the IS-5. So, K91, reload time got buffed, fully traversable turret. So, other than the DPM, I mean, it already has good DPM, but it's not as crazy as the engine buff on the Patton, in my opinion. But let's see, K91. It's a very niche of a medium tank. Very niche. Nobody really plays it. I hardly see it. But, whoa! DPM gets buffed to 3,500. And it's a fully traversable turret now. Gun constraints. Yeah, fully traversable turret. You have no gun depression in the front. It's only 9 on the sides. So you have to point your tank sideways while sniping. It's like what? 5 degrees of gun depression in the front. But other than that, if this thing would have like 22 horsepower per ton ratio with like 65-ish kilometers per hour top speed, that would be crazy. But no, it's still good. I mean, DPM buff is granted. It's one of the best guns for a medium tank. The shell velocity is very quick, and the penetration is also pretty good too. Downside to it is alpha damage, but other than that, it has lots of DPM. So for sniping, this will actually make it a little bit more competitive in a sense to a Leopard 1. It has better camo than a Leopard 1. So this thing has better camo than a Bat.Chat, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this thing has better camo than a Bat.Chat. So, if this thing will have like 60 kilometers per hour top speed and like 22 horsepower per ton ratio, then might be comparable to the Leopard 1. Might be, but for now, I still welcome the change, especially for the fully traversable turret. That's huge. So same applies to tier 6, tier 7. They already have a fully traversable turret, so they don't have to get that. But yeah, 1 more degree gun depression from 3 to 4 on the 107. Yeah, okay. Oh no, the frying pan doesn't have the fully traversable turret. Oh, come on, what? Wait, is the frying pan? I don't remember. It should be a full. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played it. Object 416, the frying pan. Oh man, it's still a frying pan. You cannot turn the gun around. What? You already applied that to the tier 9 and tier 10. Why not apply it to the freaking tier 8? Oh man. Now granted, better gun suppression is nice, but oh man. Okay. Well, we've been on freaking vehicle rebalance for the last 20 minutes. Alright, let's jump back to what we're originally on. Only third? Oh crap. So the biggest buff is, in my opinion, the Patton and the Bat.Chat. So the Patton get an engine buff is crazy to think about, and top speed, but K91 DPM is high. So yeah. Alright. Tech tree module rework. That applies to removing like garbage modules. So less useful modules, less grind in layman's term. So it's a lot more easy for tomatoes to be at tier 10 again, but then again it's already pretty easy, so whatever. So all removed modules will be moved to the depot. You can move them or mount them onto other vehicles, but the cannon on the what? This cannon has been mounted on a tank. It will be replaced with a new module. Note that one specific. Are you removing the 90 on the ELC AMX? I did not see it closely, but that would suck. French, where's the Frenchie? AMX ELC. Oh, okay. It's only at the 75. Oof. Oof. They did not remove the 90mm. I think it's a stock gun on the. Oof. That was close. I mean, granted, people play with the 75, but the upgraded 75, not the. Okay, it's the upgraded 75. It's not the stock 75. Oh, it's not the 92. Oof. Okay, close one. Okay, moving back. Alright, so yeah, module rework, fine. Enhanced stock configuration, so less grind, practically. It's a plus, but like I said, more tomato at tier 10. Best way of buffing that or helping out with the matchmaking is economy rework. But already I beat that dead horse already. Performance improvement for premium tanks, already covered that. This is basically a summary of what we just did. Holy crap, this is a long video. New random events. You'll continue to expand random events for 𝗕𝗿𝗰𝗵. This is the large hangar map. Let's just pull up freaking training rooms or topography. Or the hell is 𝗕𝗿𝗰𝗵? I think it's the crap. It's this one. It's a Czech map with the factory in the middle. I should just use a better training room. Topography sucks. They stopped doing that too. It's just like, we give up on topography. Whatever. I actually played through all of it. I got the rewards, but they just doesn't give a crap anymore after a while. 𝗕𝗿𝗰𝗵. So this is the Czech factory map, practically. Alright, so destruction of the central plant, bombing the hangar, collapse the roof, creating a new gameplay cover with the record. You can move to the middle. Yeah, nobody goes towards the middle. Middle is blank all the time. And moving trains. Different ends of the map. I think it's this side. So it's like with Prokhorovka. Is it Prokhorovka with the trains or Himmelsdorf? Yeah, Prokhorovka. Yeah, technically the Prokhorovka train goes through. They removed it originally from the sandbox, but I think the train goes through here, providing more cover. It's a shit show of light tank trying to outspot each other with this narrow corner of a thing. So okay, fine, thank God. Alright, Malinovka, plane crash on top of the mountain next to the mill, and that's it. I think that map needs more than just a plane crash. Yeah, crash right here, you saw with the trailer, and that's it. I think doing something about this middle will be nice. Like a blimp or something crashing here, but there are no blimps on that map. This is very weird, open field. Same goes with the little pond and right here, but it's a shit show camp fest in the forest right here and right here, so whatever. Just only a plane crash. Rock slide on 𝗕𝗏𝗂. Bombarded, causing rock slide to block the main shot. They don't show you the actual... Why don't you show it? It would be nice to have a visual representation, right? So, blocking the main straight shot, causing a landslide. A section of the rocks is bombarded. Like, here? Here? There are no other rocks to be bombarded. The main shot is down this alleyway for light tanks and some of the medium tanks to spot, but I think their only rocks is like, or here? The main shot is here? You bomb here? Bomb here? Yeah, it's a clusterfuck right here too, but I don't know what by main shot they mean. Okay, whatever. Okay, moving on. Alright. Map rework. 𝗵𝗶𝗰𝗰𝗵 9. So, shoreline adjustments. Originally, it's this shore. You have more cover. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you also don't drown as often going here. It's a freaking shit show. Especially with artillery. You have no artillery support if you spawn on top because of this mountain right here. So basically, when you're spawning on this side, artillery support shoots directly into this nook, and this nook. It's redundant. So now you have more cover to move about, but it actually buffs this side. This side could get into better position right here. Okay. This needs a little bit more cover, in my opinion, but yeah, artillery just straight shot from here. Artillery could technically shoot here, but okay. Northern base light tank position. Or just more rock. Alright, so you can push the middle now through this map. Alright. And finally, okay, top base with the tank traps and the bush. So tank traps could act like cover slightly against your lower plate, but yeah, you're basically parking a 𝗕𝗏𝗰𝗵𝗶183 right here, and nobody will push this corner. Nobody will push because of the trees. So, alright, fine, whatever. Other changes to the 𝗵𝗶𝗰𝗰 line. It's fine. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Alright, Oyster Bay, the Japanese map with the type zeros. There's a big hole. And some bunkers added to the middle. Okay, so yeah, no more corridor maps. God damn, it was so corridor on this map. Alright, big ass hole in the mountainside. Big ass hole in the mountainside. Thank God. Yeah, it's a clusterfuck. Oh, less water to slow you down, which is great. Also a little bit more hills for hull down, but yeah, pushing the sides on the beach is a little bit faster. Thank God. Alright. Outpost map, basically mines 2.0. Added more buildings for cover, so it's not like a sniping fest between this corner and this corner. That's nice. No more camping on this bridge. But then again, it's a bad spot unless there's no artillery. So, okay. And more building cover, preventing shots from the middle of the map. So, if you don't have control of the hill, you practically lose this position because medium tanks and light tanks could shoot into your side armor. So, that should be also applied to the other side, but okay. And Lakeville. No more bushes camping on the bottom of the ridge, or on top of the ridge. So that is the ridge. This is top of the map. You camp a tank destroyer right here, sniping at everybody coming around. But then again, what about the other side? You already have bushes on the other side. That's not fair. So, if you don't know this map, so this is this area, this bush right here. If you're camping right here, you can prevent anybody coming over and trying to spot you and shoot at your teammate right here by shooting there. But then again, there are bushes right here, so eliminate the bush right here to be balanced, right? I don't know. Alright, fine. Minor adjustments. Okay, fine. Lesser adjustments. Blah, 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 blah. Onslaught, we already covered this. So, let's see. I need to read through. Prepare for new challenges. Onslaught release first season. Medical begins. Here's one. First season of, oh god damn it! I wish I want to have a nice, relaxing end of 2022, but no, they have to stuff one freaking season of Onslaught into this year. Rebalance earning points. Okay, thank God. Alright, number of points earned and lost has been adjusted in favor of easier advancement. Thank God. Significantly easier to progress in iron rank, wood rank practically. Moderately easier in bronze, and slightly easier in silver. Okay. RNG has been reduced, so less RNG. You already have also less RNG with... Oh, you cannot just basically high roll somebody too. That sucks. So make sure you couple that with the buff on the loader skill for minimum damage. Minimum potential damage buff. But yeah, we already covered this last time. Flat HP is so much better than percentage HP. Percentage HP is redundant for very high health vehicles. You get even more health. So flat HP, big adjustment. Time remaining spotted. Yeah, it's kind of broken. Originally for EBRs to spot you and run away. Module damage. Okay, you have less module damage, so less ammo rack. But you already have the repair kit cooldown thing. And no engine fire, that's not fun. So you don't even need, they don't want you to put fire extinguisher. They want you to use food, practically. Alright. Stealth exhaust system, so better bond, camouflage, but you can get up to 6 Onslaught cutter each season during the event, depending on rank, and then collecting all 18 colors 1 year in the maximum annual rewards. 2D style tokens, replica of the T57, like we already said. Alright. Yeah, you're still the same. I think it's still the same. You have to get to gold rank for the T57. There's no change when you can get it. But new vehicles available in Onslaught. Yeah, you can play with the special vehicles, just not the Chieftain or 279 early. Yeah, okay, still. I mean, it's easier to level up, but they want you to level up to like gold for the T57 heavy. So we'll have to see what the actual stuff. Is it the T57 heavy? Or the point system? Let's see, Onslaught. Qualifiers. Where's the vehicle? Where's the... That's not the annual rewards. Oh! Purple! Wait. Give me a split second here. It's actually easier to get the T57 heavy and the crew. That's nice. You know why? Because originally, for the Pegasus, the horse thing, we have to earn 4 check marks per season for a total of 12. So 12 is right here. That's when you get the vehicle. That's the bare minimum of getting the CS63 Hurricane. Now it's only 3. So technically, you have to just get to silver rank to get 3 per season. And for 3 seasons, all you have to do is get to silver. And to get the T57 heavy. That is nice. Thank God. Because I don't want to grind to gold. It's... Onslaught is boring as all hell to play. I don't find it fun. I find it annoying to have an AFK team and the point system. But if they're buffing the point system and making it easier to get to the vehicle, that would be great. But I think the locks are still there. You cannot get to the... Yeah, Access Silver. You cannot get to the 116 SB2 or 114 SB2 unless you reach gold. So this is the main downside. You can still get to the Concept 1B, which is great. by all means, buy the Concept 1B for bonds if you can, but the upside is you don't have to get to gold to reach the T57 heavy tank. That is a big plus. There's no special bond hardening for HP, so they could put the exhaust right here. They could change it, but that's a big deal. Holy crap, that's a big deal. You don't have to grind to gold for like 4 tokens, right? You need 4 tokens per season, up to 3 seasons, total of 12 to get to the Hurricane. Now you only have 3 tokens per season. Only need to get to silver. You only have to reach E rank of silver to get to the heavy tank. That's a big plus. That's a big deal. I might even play Onslaught now. If they're buffing the point system, if they're buffing or the actual coins needed or tokens, colors, whatever, for the heavy tank, for the T57 heavy, you don't have the special style. Granted, you only have a... Actually, blue looks better. Fuck that. This not bad. Fuck that. Blue looks better, right? Blue looks better. Fuck, I don't need your gold skin. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. This one also might be not bad. I'm not reaching freaking... What the hell is this tier? Legend? Champion? Nah, fuck that. I only reach silver. This is not bad. This is not style. This style is not bad. Silver. Lion head. This is actually better than the gold. It's also blue. So, yeah, okay. But like I said, only need 3. This could change when it comes to the live server. If it changed to like this, then I'm not struggling. I'm not going to struggle. But if it's only 3, then that's a big deal. They did not say that on the article. All right, fine. I'll mention it in the summary if it's... The video is already too long. New vehicles in Onslaught, already covered that. Consumable update. Alright, unifying, upgrading small repair kits and small first aid kits. So basically, small repair and small first aid is basically the same function as large repair kits. So repairing all the modules and healing all the crew members. So not just spamming which crew member to heal. That's one of the biggest change since like reusable consumable from like 7+ years ago. So originally when you have a damage ammo rack twice, you're fucked. First time you repair it with the repair skill or the repair kit. The second time you get a damage ammo rack, you are practically fucked back then. So yeah, reusable consumable is a big deal. Now it's even easier. So the cooldown on the large repair kit gets buffed. So that's the upside of using more credits for large repair kits. But you also have extra bonus to repair speed and protection for damage with the medical kit. Yeah, medical kits gets you a little bit health resistance for the crew members, I think. Less stun duration, more protection from injuries, so buffing the crew members a little bit. And repair skills get more repair speed. But also, funny side note, they changed the Red Cross as per Geneva Convention, so you cannot use the actual Red Cross. It's a copyright thing. So they changed it to a red background or a red background with the white cross, but small. Fun fact. A lot of video games are doing that, right? A lot of video games. Cost will remain the same, so that's nice. So, okay, that's nice. Fuel gets changed, so I never really touch fuel unless it's like power crap vehicles or just pub stomping vehicles, like the BTSV. That would be a crazy vehicle to use the fuel stuff. But this also could play a big role in Onslaught if you have no fire chance of catching on fire from engine shots. I mean, I think you still catch on fire from destroyed fuel tanks, but the fuel will be a big play in Onslaught. Might be. Speed governor for Chinese and Russian vehicles, blah 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 blah. So, alright, you still get better fuel, but I don't think there's a difference between gasoline or diesel engine, like petrol versus diesel engine. So there are differences in engine, but I don't think it's a game factor. Quality oil, did they say that? Alright, that's fine. Okay, fine. Alright. WoT Plus update. So pay $9 per month and you get more assistance. Reveals the most commonly used equipment on specific vehicle. This might be interesting from Wargaming's data point or database, but if you can fit a rammer, you fit a rammer. That is the pro tip. If you can fit a optics, then sometimes you want optics. But other than that, rammer. Rammer is great. Rammer is S tier, S plus tier, so always choose rammer. But test for gold, try out the bonuses. Remember, you can try it for 1 month for free to get the gold stipend per week. But Battle Pass Season 15 is the Waffentrigger stuff. Yeah, it's so easy to guess. So Blitztrigger, Waffentrigger stuff. And there you go, folks. 1 freaking hour. Yeah, 1 hour and 55 seconds. Holy crap. So, yeah, biggest change. It's one of the big change of the year. Holy crap. Map, vehicles, new tech tree, crew skills. Onslaught could actually be worthwhile now. So you don't have to work your ass off for a reward vehicle, but I mean, unfortunately, you still have to get to gold rank to get to the 114 SP2. But other than that, you get the T57 Heavy at only 3 stages per season. So that's a big plus. And if you're buffing the earning potential of the points, then I might even play Onslaught now, right? And the style is not bad too. You get a style too. Silver spikes. Ugh. Oh, okay. Gold claws. Champion wings. Legendary. I don't care about purple. I don't need your purple. I don't need the purple. I need silver. Silver's fine. Silver's fine with me. But yeah, that's a big plus. Well, there you go, folks. Big ass wall of text. Big ass long video. I've been talking for 1 hour and surprisingly going strong, but I look forward to it. Thank God. I mean, we've been in a lull. We've been slow for like a month and a half after like the introduction of the D-Day stuff, and it fizzles out for summer. But this patch, pretty goddamn big. So we'll cover the Czech light tanks next, but holy crap. Thank you guys for sticking around, staying with me for 1 hour of talking, but I'll summarize as always. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.